Good evening, you're watching CNN News 18, I'm Arunima. The judiciary versus executive confrontation continues to simmer after Vice President sparked off a fresh debate on the basic structure of the Indian Constitution and questioned why it can't be amended. Chief Justice of India has also weighed in, calling it the guiding star for interpretation of the Constitution. Where is the standoff headed? That's the question we asked this evening. My panelists and reporters joining in just a bit. But first, to news coming in about Prime Minister commenting on the Chief Justice of India's speech. Amidst the Centre versus Supreme Court tussle, Prime Minister Modi lauds a suggestion by Chief Justice of India. Prime Minister tweeted, and I quote, "During a function, Chief Justice of India, Justice Chandrachud, spoke of the need to work towards making Supreme Court judgments available in regional languages. He also suggested the use of technology for it. This is a laudatory thought which will help many people, particularly youngsters," unquote. Let's first listen in to what Chief Justice of India, Justice Chandrachud, had to say.
The next step of our mission is to provide translated copies of the judgments of the Supreme Court in every Indian language. Unless we reach out to our citizens in a language which they can understand, in a manner which they can comprehend, the work which we do is not reaching out to 99% of our population. And therefore, I do believe that technology, there's always a certain degree of criticism when you adopt technology. But my mission for the use of technology is that technology must reach out to those who do not have access.
Maria Shakil, political editor at CNN News 18, with me on the broadcast. Maria, it's very interesting that at a time when opposition is accusing the government, pointing out to what the Vice President had said, pointing out to what the Law Minister has said, the accusation is that the government is trying to erode the judiciary's independence. At such a time, the Prime Minister makes a comment of the Chief Justice of India's speech, but completely steers away from that bit about constitutional basic structure and appreciates the fact that he's talking about judgments being made available in regional languages.
That's right, and he calls it laudatory, that if this move happens, it indeed would mean that the youngsters will be able to understand the import of various judgments that are being said and, passed by the judiciary. It's also coming at a time, Arunima, that in an unprecedented move, the Supreme Court had put out in public domain the objections or reservations the central government had regarding certain elevations, be it in the Delhi High Court of Justice Kirpal, to several other courts of India, including Madras High Court and also Calcutta High Court. So the Prime Minister steering clear, but also sending a message that as far as his views are concerned, he really lauds the words of the present Chief Justice of India, where he speaks about that the judgment should be available in multiple languages. The push of regional languages becomes important. It remains to be seen now whether it will lead to some kind of diffusing of tension that is there between the executive and the judiciary now.
Well, we have to wait and watch out for that, Maria. Thank you so much for putting that tweet from the Prime Minister into perspective. But like we have been